Hello my dear students, in the previous class we discussed about how to calculate the variance and standard deviation of the given observation, and formula is variance is equal to, yes, if observations are given, so the formula of variance, if only observations are given, then it is equal to sigma xi by n minus sigma xi square by n minus sigma xi by n the whole square. Correct. And one more formula we wrote there, that is equal to sigma xi minus x bar the whole square by n. And after that, to calculate the standard deviation, what we did, we took the square root of the variance. So you can write in this way, standard deviation will be equal to square root of sigma xi square by n minus sigma xi by n the whole square, or a square root of this expression there. So I hope that standard deviation, how to calculate it, is clear to you. Okay, so now today we'll solve some word problems based on that. Okay, so in that first question it is written, the variance of 20 observations is 5. The variance of 20 observations is 5. Please note down the question. The variance of 20 observations is 5. If each observation is multiplied by 2, if each observation is multiplied by 2, find the new variance and new standard deviation. The variance of 20 observations is 5. If each observation is multiplied by 2, find the new variance and new standard deviation. What is given here? The variance of 20 observations is 5. So we'll take, let x1, x2 up to x20 be 20 observations. We have taken x1, x2, etc. up to as 20 observations. And what is given? Their variance is equal to 5. So we will write down there, variance of x is given here 5. According to the formula, how we are writing variance? Yes, that is equal to sigma xi square by n minus sigma xi by n the whole square is equal to 5 is given. Sigma xi square by n, meaning what? We are adding the numbers up to I is equal to 1 to n. And here in place of n, what we have? Yes, we have 20 there. So we have to add up to the square up to 20 there. x1 square plus x2 square plus etc. plus x20 square by, how many observations are there? 20. Correct? Minus sigma xi by n the whole square, means that is x1 plus x2 plus etc. plus x20 by 20 the whole square is equal to 5. Make it equation number 1. This value is given there. Okay. Now what they are saying, if each observation is multiplied by 2 there. So just write down there, let the new observations be 2x1, 2x2 up to etc. to x20. This is the new observation. Now we can check how we can calculate the variance. So according to the formula of variance, that is sigma xi square. So we have to do the square of all. So it will be equal to 4x1 square plus 4x2 square plus etc. plus 4x20 square by how much will come? By 20 minus, here also it will come x1 plus x2, so it will be equal to 2x1 plus 2x2 plus etc. plus 2x20 by 20 the whole square. Now this one is not given, this we are calculating there. Okay, so now just to check here, anything common here? Yes, we have 4 common there taken outside. Then inside the bracket it will be equal to x1 square plus x2 square plus etc. plus x20 square divided by how much? Divided by 20 minus. From here also just to check, we can take 2 common from all the expression. So it will be equal to 2 into x1 plus x2 plus etc. plus x20 divided by 20 the whole square. Now 2 square will be equal to 4, and here also we have 4. So 4 we can take common. Inside the bracket what will remain? x1 square plus etc. plus x20 square whole divided by 20 minus, here it will be equal to x1 plus etc. plus x20 divided by 20 the whole square. Can you tell me what is this value? Yes, this value is equal to 5. So in place of the full expression, what we can write? 5. So it will be equal to 4 into 5. So it will be equal to 20. So 4 means what we did there? Yes, 4 is equal to 2 square into 5. Means if each observation is multiplied by 2. If each observation is multiplied by 2, then variance will get multiplied by 2 square. Correct? If each observation is multiplied by 2, then variance will get multiplied by 2 square. But while taking the standard deviation, again we will take the square root and it will be equal to 2. So this can come for 1 mark also, like a mean of 20 observation is 5. If each observation is multiplied by 2, what will be the new variance? So directly we can write, if each observation is multiplied by 2, variance will get multiplied, variance will be equal to 2 square into 5. So direct answer will come. Okay. So variance will get multiplied by 2 square, but standard deviation will be multiplied by 2 only, because we have to take the square root. I hope this question is clear. Okay, now we can check the next question. Question number 2. In question number 2, it is written, the mean of 5 observation is 4.4. So it is given x bar is equal to 4.4. Just write down the question there. The mean of 5 observations is 4.4 and their variance is 8.24. Their variance is 8.24. Their variance is equal to 8.24. If three of the observations are 1, 2 and 6. If 3 of the observations are 1, 2 and 6, find the other 2 observations. The mean of 5 observations is 4.4 and their variance is 8.24. If 3 of the observations are 1, 2 and 6, find the other 2 observation. 3 observations are given, remaining 2 we have to calculate there. So just write down there, let the other observations be x and y. Let the other observations be x and y. Now we can check the first condition there. What is given? Mean x bar is equal to 4.4. How we are calculating the mean when numbers are given? Yes, sum of all the numbers divided by total number. So it will be equal to 1 plus 2 plus 6 plus x plus y divided by 5 is equal to how much is given? Is equal to 4.4 is given there. Now 5 we can shift to right hand side and here we can add this one there. So it will be equal to 9 plus x plus y is equal to 5 into 4.4. 5 4s are 20, carry over 2, 5 4s are 20 plus 2, 22. So we'll get there 9 plus x plus y is equal to 22. Or 9 we can shift to right hand side, then it will be equal to 22 minus 9. And what is 22 minus 9? Yes, correct, 13. So we'll get there x plus y is equal to 13, or it can be written as y is equal to 13 minus x. Make it equation number 1. Till here it is clear? Okay. Now just to check the next information is given. Variance of x is equal to 8.24. Now we will write down here. Variance of x is equal to, it is given 8.24. How we are calculating the variance? Yes, according to the formula it is sigma xi square by n minus sigma xi by n the whole square is equal to 8.24 is given. So what are the observation given? We have to do the square and then we have to add the observation. So here we have 1 square plus 2 square plus 6 square plus x square plus y square by n. N is equal to 5 minus sigma xi by n the whole square. I think that is equal to x bar only, which is given there, 4.4. So 4.4 square is equal to 8.24. Now 4.4 square, after finding the square, can we shift that expression to right hand side? Just to check what will be 4.4 square. Just to do the multiplication, 4.4 into 4.4. 4 4s are 16, carry over 1. So it will be equal to 176. So here 6. 6 plus 7, 13, carry over 1. 7 plus 1, 8 plus 1, 9. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 19.36. Done the square. So we got the value 19.36 and we are shifting the expression to right hand side. So here it will be equal to, now the left hand side, 1 plus 4 plus 36 plus x square plus y square by 5 is equal to 8.24 plus 19.36. So 8.24 plus 19.36, that we can do here only, 19.36 plus 8.24. 6 plus 4, 10, carry over 1. 3 plus 2, 5 plus 1, 6. 9 plus 8, 17, carry over 1. So we'll get there 27.60, or it can be written as 27.6. Now when we will shift 5 to right hand side, it will get multiplied there. So shall we do the multiplication there? Yes. So it will be equal to 5 6 are 30, carry over 3. 5 7s are 5 7s are 35. 35 plus 3 will be equal to 38, carry over 3. 5 2s are 10. 10 plus 3, 13. So we'll get there 138. Okay. So 41 plus x square plus y square is equal to 138. Now 41 we can shift there, then we will get x square plus y square is equal to 138 minus 41. So 8 minus 1, 7. 13 minus 4 will be equal to 9. So x square plus y square is equal to 97. Now just to check, I rubbed the equation there. From the first equation, this is the relation which we got. X plus y is equal to 13, and then from there we wrote y is equal to 13 minus x. So here in place of y we can substitute 13 minus x. So 13 minus x the whole square is equal to 97. Now we will expand the term, then we will get x square plus 169 minus 26x plus x square minus 97 is equal to 0. Since we are getting a quadratic equation, shifted all the expression to one side. So x square plus x square, 2x square minus 26x plus 9 minus 7 will be equal to 2, and then 16 minus 9, 7 is equal to 0. All the expressions are divisible by 2. So we can cancel it by 2, then we will get x square minus 13x plus 36 is equal to 0. So either you can calculate it using quadratic formula, or we can do it by splitting the middle term, factorization method. So I think two numbers will be 9 and 4. So x square minus 9x minus 4x plus 36 is equal to 0. Common factor in first two terms, x. So inside the bracket, x minus 9. From here, minus 4 into x minus 9 is equal to 0. Then we will get x minus 9 into x minus 4 is equal to 0. So two values will be equal to x equal to 9 and 4. So when you will substitute x is equal to 9 here, you will get y is equal to 4. And if you will substitute x is equal to 4, you will get y is equal to 9. So you can just write down there. The two observations are 4 and 9. I hope this question is clear. Okay. Now we can check the next question. In the next question it is written, the mean and standard deviation of 100 observations were calculated as 40 and 5.1. So what is given? The mean of 100 observation is 40. So here only we can write x bar is equal to sigma xi by how many observations are there? 100. Sum of all the observation divided by 100 total numbers there. The mean and standard deviation of 100 observation are calculated as 40. So here it is given mean is equal to 40 and standard deviation is equal to how much it is given, 5.1. Okay, so now here mean is given sigma xi by 100 is equal to 40. Now it is written 5.1 respectively. Now while calculating here, a student did the mistake there, and instead of who took by mistake 50 instead of 40 for one observation there. The observation was 40, but by mistake he wrote there 50. Okay, so now just to check there, the observation is 40 and by mistake he wrote 50 there. So while calculating the mean there, we know formula is sigma xi by 100 is equal to 40. So when we will shift 100 there, then we will get sigma xi is equal to 4000. 4000 is sum of all the observation. Now here it is multiplied, means this is the addition of all the numbers there, correct? So now here what is the difference there? He took 50 instead of 40. Instead of 40 what he wrote there, 50. So how much difference is there? Difference is of 10. So that 10 we will add or we will subtract there. The question is that only. We will add that 10 to correct our mistake, or we will subtract that 10 from the total to correct the mistake. Yes, instead of 40 he took 50, means he took 10 more. So to correct our mean, what we have to do? Yes, we have to subtract 10 from the total. Now just write down there, new sigma xi will be equal to 4000 minus 10. And 4000 minus 10 will be equal to 3990. Now we can calculate what will be the new mean. Here only calculated the new mean. So that will be equal to 3990 divided by 100. So this one will get cancelled. We will get new mean is equal to 39.9. So I am writing here at the top. We got new mean is equal to 39.9. Now here the standard deviation also incorrect there. Okay, so now first we can check how to correct the total there. Okay, so what is given here? Standard deviation is equal to 5.1. Standard deviation according to the formula, it will be equal to square root of sigma xi square by n minus sigma xi by n, means that is x bar the whole square, is equal to 5.1 is given. Now we can substitute the value here. Sigma xi square by n. How many observations are there? 100 minus x bar. At present we will not take the correct value of mean there. Here we did the mistake because we did everything wrong there. So first by taking the wrong value, we'll check how much will be sigma xi square. What is our mean? Previously it was equal to 40. So here we will write down 40 square is equal to 5.1. So to avoid the square root, what we will do? Yes, squaring both the sides. So sigma xi square by 100 minus 40 square will be equal to 1600. Now what we have to do? We have to find the square of 5.1. So just to check what will be 5.1 square. Here we can do the multiplication. 5.1 into 5.1. 5 ones are 5, 5 5s are 25. So it will be equal to 26.01. So 5.1 square is 26.01. Now we can shift this 1600 to right hand side. Then it will get added there. So 1600 plus 26.01. So 1062 1626. So 1626.01. Now we can shift this 100 to right hand side. Then it will get multiplied. So when it will get multiplied, decimal sign will be removed. So we will get there 1,62,601. Correct? 1,62,601. That is incorrect value of sigma xi square. Correct? Now what we have to do? Yes, we have to do the correction there. Now, what is the mistake we did there? Instead of 40, what we wrote there? We wrote there 40. So, obviously here also, when what we are doing here, we are doing the square there. So, just to check there, 40 square will be equal to 1600 and 50 square will be equal to 2500. How much difference is there? 0, 0, 15 minus 6, 900. Difference of 900 is there. So again that difference what we will do? We'll add or we will subtract? Yes, we will subtract the difference there. Now here you can write down there new value of sigma xi square is equal to 1,62,601 minus 900. Now we can do the subtraction here. 1,62,601 minus 900. So it will be equal to 1, 0, 16 minus 9, 7, 1. So we'll get there 1,61,701. So new value we got here 1,61,701. Now we will check what will be the correct standard deviation. Now we will take everything correctly there. So standard deviation formula is square root of sigma xi square, that we got here 1,61,701 by how much? How many observations are there? 100 minus sigma xi by n the whole square, or new mean the whole square. New mean already we got there, that is 39.9. So 39.9 square root of, here just a decimal sign will come, so we'll get there 1617.01 minus 39.9. Now we can calculate what will be 39.9 square. So just to do it, 39.9 into 39.9. 9 9s are 81, carry over 8. 9 9s are 81 plus 8 will be equal to 89, carry over 8. 9 3s are 27. 27 plus 8 will be equal to 35. Again it is multiplied by 9 only. So 3591. 3 9s are 27, carry over 2. 3 9s are 27 plus 2, 29, carry over 2. 3 3s are 9 plus 2, 11. So we'll get there 9 plus 1, 10. Here 5 plus 1, 6, 9 plus 6, 15, 15 plus 7, 22, carry over 2, 3 plus 2, 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 9, 19, 1, 3 plus 1, 4 plus 1, 5. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll get there 1592.01. Now we can do the subtraction there. Now it will be subtracted by, here shall I write, so that it will be easy for us. 1617.01. 7 minus 2, 5. 11 minus 9, 2. So we will get there 25. So it will be equal to 5. So new standard deviation is equal to 5. So I hope this question is clear. Okay, now we can check the next question. In the next question, again we can check what is the mistake is there. This type of question normally they asked in competitive examination also. Okay. So now next question is the mean and standard deviation of a group of 100 observations were found to be 20. So we can write down there mean is equal to 20 and standard deviation is equal to 3. Later on it was found that 3 observations are incorrect. Later on it was found that 3 observations are incorrect. Which were recorded as 21, 21 and 18. Find the mean and standard deviation if the incorrect observation are omitted. Means we removed the incorrect observation. You can check the question there. This question is from your miscellaneous exercise chapter 15, the last question. Okay. The mean and standard deviation of 100 observations are given. Some observations were incorrect, and what we are doing, we are removing the incorrect observation, and then we can check what will be the mean and standard deviation. Okay, so x bar is equal to 20 is given. So according to the formula, x bar means that is sigma xi by n is equal to 20. So sigma xi by Total how many observations are there? 100. By 100 is equal to 20. So from here it will be equal to sigma xi is equal to, yes, it is equal to 2000. Now in this addition, these observations are also included, 21, 21 and 18. So now what we have to do? We have to remove this observation. So out of 100 observation, we are removing 3 observation. Now total how many observations will be there? 97. And total also will be less there. So just write down there. New sigma xi is equal to 2000 minus how many observations we are omitting? 21 plus 21 plus 18 by 18. So it will be equal to 2000 minus 21 plus 21 is 42. 42 plus 8 will be equal to 50. 50 plus 10 will be equal to 60. So 2000 minus 60. 2000 minus 60, what will come? Yes, it will be equal to 0. 10 minus 6, 4. 1940. That is the new value of sigma xi. Now we can calculate what will be the new mean there. So just write down there, new mean is equal to our new total, that is 1940. Now how many observations are removing? We have 3 observations are removed out of 100. So we have remaining 97 observations. So just to check whether we can cancel it. 2 sevens are 14, carry over 1, 2 nines are 18 plus 1, 19. So it is divisible by 2. So we are getting, if the observations are removed, then our new mean is coming is equal to 20 only. Okay. So now we can check what change will come in the standard deviation. Okay. So here new mean is equal to 20 we got there. Now we can check the standard deviation. What is standard deviation given? Standard deviation is equal to 3. So according to the formula of standard deviation, we have sigma xi square by n minus sigma xi square, means that is x bar the whole square is equal to 3. Now we can substitute the value square root of sigma xi square by, at present we are not putting n is equal to 97. First we can check what will be the incorrect value of sigma xi square, then we will correct it. Okay. So by how many observations? 100. So by 100 minus x bar was equal to 20. So 20 square is equal to 3. So to avoid the square root, squaring both the sides. So we will get there sigma xi square by 100 minus 20 square is equal to 400 equal to 9. So we will get there sigma xi square is equal to 400 plus 9. So it will be equal to 409 into 100. So we will get sigma xi square is equal to 40,900. Correct? Sigma xi square is equal to 40,900. Now we will write down there what will be the new value of sigma xi square. In this one, this addition of the square of the 3 numbers included there. So that we have to remove there. So it will be equal to 40,900 minus, we removed 21, 21 and 18. So 21 square plus 18 square removed there. So it will be equal to 40,900 minus 21 square is 441 plus 441 plus 18 square is 324. So just to check how much it will come, 40,900 minus 441 and 324. So 4 plus 1, 5 plus 1, 6. 4 plus 4, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. Carry over 1. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 4, 9. 9 plus 3, 12. 1,206. 1,206. Now we'll do the subtraction. 40,900 minus 1,206. So we'll get there 10 minus 6, 4. Here 9 will come. 8 minus 2, 6. Here 10 minus 1, 9. So we'll get there 39,694. 39,694. That is the new value of sigma xi square. Now we can calculate the new standard deviation. So just write down there new standard deviation is equal to, according to the formula, it will be equal to sigma xi square. And what we got there? 39,694 divided by n. Now how many numbers we have? 97 minus new mean. And what is the new mean we got? I think we got the new mean also is equal to 20 only. So we can write down there minus 20 square. Minus 20 square. So just to check whether the expressions are divisible there, whether we can cancel it by 97. We have here 39. Now we'll calculate what will be 39,694 divided by 97. So we can do the division there. 39,694 divided by 97. So I think first it will go by 4 there. So we'll get 4 sevens are. Here we have 39,694. So 4 sevens are 28, carry over 2. 4 nines are 36 plus 2, 38. So 16 minus 8 will be equal to 8. This will get cancelled there. Then we will write down 9 here. 89 is smaller than 97. Then what we'll do? We'll put 1 0 and then we will write down here 4. Then I think it will come, it will go by 9. 9 sevens are 63, carry over 6. 9 nines are 81 plus 6 will be equal to 87. So 4 minus 3, 1, 9 minus 7, 2. So we'll put a decimal there, then 0 will come. So obviously for 409.2 will come. So here we can write down there 409.2 minus 20 square is equal to 400. So when we will do the subtraction, we will get there 9.2. And 9.2 means it can be written as 9.20. So just to check what will come, 3 3s are 9. So it will get cancelled there. 3 plus 3, 6 will come. Then we'll write down here 20. Whatever number we will write down here, all the number will be smaller than 20. Then what we can do, we can add 2 more zeros there. Then we will write down here in this way. But before that, we'll put the 0 here. Now whatever number will come here, same number should come here also. You can check with any number by 9. So 609 into 9. 9 nines are 81, carry over 8. 9 6 are is 54, greater there. 5 6 are 30, also greater. 4 6 are 24. 3 6 are 18. So 3.03. Approximate value will be equal to 3.03. Is it clear? Okay. Now we can check the next question. The question also from your textbook only. Miscellaneous exercise, question number 5. Okay. In question number 5, we can check what are the informations given. In question number 5, it is written the mean and standard deviation of 20 observations. So n is equal to 20 are found to be 10. So x bar is equal to 10 and standard deviation is equal to 2. Standard deviation is equal to 2. On checking, it was found that an observation 8 was incorrect. So calculate the correct mean and standard deviation in the following cases. So in first case, they are saying the wrong item is omitted, means we removed the wrong item. So in that case, what will come there? Which item was wrongly written? 8. So okay, incorrect observation is 8. Okay, so again we can write down x bar, means that is sigma xi by n. In place of n we have 20 is equal to 10. So from here we will get sigma xi is equal to 200. Now what we are doing? We are removing the incorrect observation. So we'll write down there what will be new value of sigma xi. What we removed there? We removed the number 8. So obviously from the total we have to subtract 8 there. So it will be equal to 200 minus 8. 200 minus 8 will be equal to 192. Now we can check what will be the new mean. So just write down there. New mean is equal to, we know the formula, sigma, sum of all the observation divided by. Now how many observations are there? Now we don't have n is equal to 20. We removed one observation. So it will be equal to 19. Now we can just check what will come there. 19 ones are 19. We'll put 2. 2 is smaller than 19. Then we will put a 0 there. After that decimal sign. Then 20 will come. So approximate it will be equal to 10.1. So here we can write down there. We got new mean is equal to 10.1. Now we can check what change will come in the standard deviation. So first we can write down the formula for standard deviation, that is square root of sigma xi square by n. In place of n what we have 20 minus x bar square. So we'll get here 100 is equal to 2. Now to avoid the square root, squaring both the sides. So we'll get there sigma xi square by 20 minus 100 is equal to 4. Now we can shift this 100 there. Then we will get sigma xi square is equal to 104 into 20. Then it will come sigma xi square is equal to 0. 2 4s are 8. 0. 2 1s are 2. 2080. So now here which observation we removed? Yes, we removed the number 8. So obviously from the square also 8 square we have to removed there. So removed there. So just write down there new sigma xi square will be equal to 2080 minus 64. 8 square we removed there. So 80 minus 64. 80 minus 60 will be equal to 20. And then 20 minus 4, 16 will come. So it will be equal to 10 minus 4, 6, then 16. So we'll get there 2016. That is the new value of sigma xi square. Now we can write down what will be the new standard deviation. Square root of sigma xi square. New value is 2016 by. Now total how many observations are there? 19 minus the new mean we got there 10.1 square. So square root of 2016 divided by 19. 2016 we are going to divide it by 19. So it will be equal to 19 ones are 19. 10 minus 9 1. Then we'll write down 1. 11 is smaller than 19. So we'll put a 0 there. Then it will come 116. So I think 19 6 are 6 9s are 44, 54. Carry over 5. 6 1s are 6 plus 5 11. 6 minus 4 2. So we'll get there 106.1. So it will be equal to 106.1 minus 10.1 the whole square. 10.1 the whole square, I think it will come 101 square will be equal to 10,201. So we will get there 102.01. 102.01. So what we have here 106.1 minus 102.01. So we can put a 0 there. Then it will be equal to 10 minus 1 9. So here 0 will come. 6 minus 2 4. Both will get cancelled there. So square root of 4.09. I think square root you can calculate and you can write down the correct value. Okay. So now this is the first part of the question there. In this only the next part is also there. In the next part what they are saying, we are not removing the observation there. Okay. So first once again I can write down there. N is equal to 20 observations are given. X bar is equal to 10 and standard deviation is equal to 2. Now if it is replaced by 12, now it means there we are not removing the observation. In place of 8 what we are writing there 12. Okay, so in place of 8 now I am going to write 12. What is the difference in 12 and 8? Yes, difference is equal to 4. So in place of 8 now if I am going to write 12, what change will come in the total? Yes, my total will get increased by 4. So what we will do? We'll add 4 in the total there. So once again first we can start with mean there. X bar sigma xi by 20 is equal to 10 is given there. So from here we will get sigma xi is equal to 200. Now we'll write down there new sigma xi. What change will come? Yes, my total will get increased by 4. So our new sigma xi will be equal to 204. Now number of observation is 20 only. So now we can calculate what will be the new mean. So new mean will be equal to 204 divided by 20. We can cancel it by 2. So 2 ones are, so here it will be equal to 10.2. So new mean will be equal to 10.2. Now we can check the change in the standard deviation. First, according to the formula, standard deviation will be equal to sigma xi square by 20 minus 10 square 100 is equal to 2 is given. Again squaring both the side, then we will get here sigma xi square by 20 minus 100 is equal to 4. So sigma xi square we calculated in the previous one also. 104 into 20. So it will be equal to 104 we got into 20. So it will be equal to 2 4s are 8. So 2080. So we got here 2080. Now in this one what is coming there? Yes, in place that 8 square. In place of 8 square what we are going to write now? 12 square. So just to check how much difference is there in their square. 12 square is 144 and 8 square is 64. 14 minus 6, 8. Difference of 80. So what I have to do? Yes, I have to add that 80. So new value of sigma xi square will be equal to 2080 plus 80, which will be equal to 0. 8 plus 8, 16. Carry over 1. So we'll get there 2160. That is our new value of sigma xi square. Now we can check what will be our new standard deviation. So just to write down there, new standard deviation is equal to square root of new sigma xi square we got here 2160 divided by 20 minus what was our new mean? I think our new mean was is equal to 10.2. So here minus 10.2. 10.2 the whole square. Now here we can check what will come. This will get cancelled. Here it will be equal to 108 minus 10.2 square. I think it will be equal to 0404 and then here 0.04. Now we can do the subtraction. 108.00 minus 104.04. 10 minus 4, 6. Here 9 will come. 7 minus 4, 3. So we'll get there 3.96. Square root of 3.96. If you want, we can calculate here only 3.96. Square of a number less than or equal to 3, 1. So 1 1s are 1. 3 minus 9, 2. Here 1 plus 1, 2. So next 96 will come. So 296. Just to check here. 29 into 9. 9 9s are 81. Carry over 8. 9 2s are 18 plus 8. 26. So 9 will come. So directly you can write down there. New standard deviation will be equal to 1.9. So I hope whatever questions we did today, they are clear to you. Okay, so all of you note down your homework. Your homework will be miscellaneous exercise chapter 15. Chapter 15 miscellaneous exercise question number 1, 2 and 3. Okay, your homework from miscellaneous exercise question number 1, 2 and 3. So in this chapter one more topic is there, that is coefficient of variation. Coefficient of variation denoted by CV and is given by sigma by x bar into 100. Coefficient of variation, normally this concept will use like if two teams are there whose performance is more consistent or whose performance is more variable, that we will calculate using this formula there. So coefficient of variation, as the name suggests there, it varies, correct? Coefficient of variation means how much variation is there in the performance there. So usually the only formula based questions only will be asked there, because if two teams are there, we have to calculate the mean and standard deviation of both the teams, and then we have to compare the coefficient of variation. So usually from statistic topic, 6 mark question, 6 mark question only your maximum mark. So that will come when you will calculate standard deviation or mean deviation. So this formula only you should remember there. Coefficient of variation is equal to sigma standard deviation by x bar into 100 there. So now just to check if you are getting, if coefficient of variation is more. If coefficient of variation is more means that performance is less consistent, correct? Performance vary there. So that's why if coefficient of variation is more means that team's performance is less stable or less consistent there. So if the coefficient of variation is less, then we can say that team is more stable. Okay, more stable. So we can calculate the coefficient of variation, and based on that we can say which team's performance is more stable there. So I think this is clear. You just have to remember this formula. Coefficient of variation is equal to standard deviation by x bar into 100. Thank you.